Welcome back to Good Day State Line. We're continuing our celebration of Tailgate Week with this week's Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday winner. So our theme is football games, of course. That's part of tailgating. Abby is our winner this week. So this is Abby's photo. She was unable to join us on the phone tonight, but I think I can tell you a little bit about it. Also, really loving the fact that she interpreted a Throwback Thursday as 2 weeks ago. Abby went to the Bears game at Soldier Field with her family. Looks like a pretty beautiful day to be there. Abby, of course, is going to be our weekly Bygone Brand Throwback Thursday winner, and she's entered to win our monthly prize as well. And every time that you submit a photo at gooddaystateline.com under the Throwback Thursday tab, you too are entered to win our monthly Throwback Thursday prize from Bygone Brand. So don't forget that, because of course, every single week we do this. So I also have a Throwback Thursday photo for you that is also at Soldier Field. This time though, this is in the parking lot. So if you can see, I'm actually in the middle of this picture all the way down in the front. My brother started this tailgating tradition at the Bears game when he was 18. So he's about to turn 37. So quite some time where he and his friends, and then what turned into his friends' friends, and me and my friends. And this was, I think, the biggest tailgate group we ever had. I want to say this was 2018 or 19, but I can't be sure because there's too many people in that picture, and we tend to always just put jackets on. So I don't know what year this was. But one of my favorite parts of this photo, we always take an RV. My brother lives in Volo, so I weirdly drive to Volo and then take an RV all the way to Soldier Field, which is quite a trek. But our RV is not the one we're standing in front of. That was a different tailgater's bus. They actually have a custom Chicago Bears bus, and if you really zoom in, so you can always, rewatch these segments at gooddaystateline.com or on our Facebook page, you can zoom in and see there's actually a bunch of kids in the window of that bus, the Bears bus, and we don't know those kids. They didn't come with us. They're just the family that actually brought the bus, and so they wanted to be in our photo too. And we always laugh when we look at this picture because we're like, oh man, those kids are going to be in their 30s someday too, and still tailgating at the Bears game, and they'll have this photo maybe. I can't remember if we shared it with them, but so that's a tradition that we always have. Of course, we couldn't go last year, but we did have a tailgate at my brother's house instead, which I will tell you was less cold and a little bit easier to deal with because we couldn't, we watched the game inside. We are planning to go this year, but now that I'm thinking about it too, the Bears now have purchased Arlington Heights, the racetrack, so I don't know how many years tailgating at Soldier Field is going to be an option, but I will tell you it can be very, very cold when you go to a Bears game in December and tailgate, but it is super, super fun, and we've been giving you so many different tailgate tips all week long. You can always play the game we played yesterday at your tailgate party, or make the dip we made on Tuesday. And if you missed any of the tailgating fun that we've had this week, because we really have been doing it every single day, you can always catch up with us at gooddaystateline.com, and you can also head to our Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. We are everywhere at Good Day State Line. Follow us, and if you miss a recipe or something, we'll always hook you up with it too. So just a little teaser, next week is Pizza Week. So you can get ready to send us your Throwback Thursday pizza photos, which is pretty much anything of you and a pizza or a pizza. So I guarantee if you're watching this right now, you have a photo that is and will be included under the Throwback Thursday pizza category. So get those to us at gooddaystateline.com. You can always visit us on Facebook and ask us questions as well. Coming up next, your Good Day calendar task. But first, a lifestyle expert, Shannacy Ireland, has some great tailgate tips for you. Here's a sneak peek of our interview. You can actually grab the whole thing on the Good Day State Line Facebook page.
It's really important that you have delicious food and, of course, yummy cocktails to provide for your tailgate or your home gate. Now, I've got a couple tips for you if you're ready for them.
Yes, I'm so ready.
Okay, great. So if you're going to be going to a tailgate, be sure to take 2 coolers, one for the food, one for the drinks. There's nothing worse than opening up your cooler and having soggy chips. Another alternative to that is having a cooler like this one that has a clear shelf in there, so you could put all of your beverages at the bottom, and then you can put your dry foods on the top. If that's, of course, if you're not taking a ton of stuff to your tailgate. Also, be sure to bring the bar with you. Make sure you have everything you need, shot glasses, a shaker, especially if you're going to be making cocktails. Now, if you're hosting a home gate, one of the tips I have for you is make sure that the food is away from the television. People tend to graze, people tend to converse while they're eating their food. And for people that are trying to get really into the game, that can be a little bit annoying. And the other thing is, of course, prepare lots and lots of food, lots of beverages. People tend to graze and eat a ton during a football game, so you want to make sure that you have plenty for your guests.